Is it going?
6-24 hours to activate your account for the live stream.
I think it's going. Okay, I think I'm live. Hi y'all, Jen here from Ritzy Custom Designs. Hope you're having a great day. Happy Mother's Day to all the human mothers, the fur mothers, all the mommies. Mommies to be, stepmommies, all that good stuff. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you're having a super blessed day. Let's see, today we're gonna make a patriotic wreath because why not? So, what we're gonna need, I've got a 14-inch wire form that I got from Dollar Tree, and I've got my pipe cleaners already ready to go. I put those on it, so you need pipe cleaners. I've got 10-inch mesh. I'm hoping I have enough of this. If not, I'll pull in a little bit of white. But I got 10-inch mesh here, and I've got a tape measure. I've got a whole bunch of ribbon that I cut to 9-inch pieces, and mesh. I've got 5.5-inch mesh that I cut to 5.5-inch pieces. So I've got a little square, 5.5-inch square. So, and I will be using the ribbon and the mesh to make more of these little bundles here to put on the wreath. And then I've got my lights as usual because it's me. And I've got this sign that I want to put on it. So, let's get started. Alrighty. Got my tape measure here. You're going to need zip ties. And I've got my wire cutters and my scissors. So, what we're going to do is get our wire form, and to cut down the pipe cleaners, I usually just fold them in half and cut those, and then fold those in half and use those. But to start, you're going to want a little bit longer one. You can see here, it's a little bit longer than the other ones. So you're going to want it to be a little bit longer because you're going to come into it twice. You're going to use it twice. So what we want to do, turn this down here. Hi, Ann. Happy Mother's Day. Turn this down here if I can. Hopefully I'll be able to still see if anybody comes on so I can say hi to you. And y'all can see what I'm doing at the same time. Hopefully. Move this back a little, maybe. That's better, I think. Okay. So you're going to get your form, and where your pipe cleaner is, what we're going to do is call this 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to do 2, and then the whole way around, you're going to alternate between 2 and 3. I color coordinate mine just because it's easier. So you're going to go the first one, cut a little bit longer than the rest on 2, and then you put it up to 3, down 2, up to 3, and that's how we're going to put the mesh on. And this is the bubble method. So what you do, just kind of let that drop and let gravity do its job. So lay it out, lay your mesh down, and then just get a little piece of it and walk your fingers all the way up and just kind of scrunch it the whole way up. And then make sure your outside seams stay on the inside. That's the biggest thing. I hope I'm talking loud enough. That's something I was told I need to do. So I hope I'm loud enough for y'all. And am I loud enough? Come back on. Now you got it all scrunched up. You got your outside seams tucked in. You're gonna lay that puppy straight down and twist your little pipe cleaner. And then we can cut this part off here. At least cut it down some. Oh, I need to sharpen my scissors. Okay, now we're gonna take that and get a good grip on it there, because you're gonna pull all the way down to 7 inches. That seems to make a good ruffle. So go down 7 inches. And you're going to go, you put that first one in number 2, you're going to go up to 3. So keep those outside seams in and just stick it on in there. Go up to 3. And just twist it in. And it'll move on you, and that's okay. I'll show you a little trick I do. Grab it, go down 7 inches, and now you're going to go from 3 down to 2. And you'll see on that little bracket, you'll know, put all your 2s will be on the brackets and your 3s will be in between. And then twist it. Get it on there. Grab it. Go down 7 inches. You're going to go from 2 back up to 3. And just get it on in there. You're going to do this the whole way around, and then I hope I have enough. I'll just tuck it out of my way. Grab it, go 7 inches. I hope I have enough of this to go around twice. I prefer to do that with my mesh. I either go around twice or I'll use 2 different colors. It gives you a real good full background. Or base, I guess. So, just keep doing this. I never know what to say in these things because it's just so repetitive. Go from 2 to 3, 3 to 2, all the way around. But that's what it is. So what I think, what Sean thinks I should do is, on the time when I don't know what to say, I like messing with scammers when they call. And I've started recording it. I think I'm going to start adding that into the background. Anyway, I hope you're having a good Mother's Day, Ann. I miss you. And Amanda was so pretty in her prom dress. She had so much fun. Got prom. That was a fun time in life. And we just do this all the way around. We're about halfway around the first time. Well, this little sucker is just being difficult. It's not wanting to twist. There we go. Got it. Whoop. Grab it and just keep going around. We're going from 2 up to 3. 3 back to 2. And then when I do the next go round with it, if I've got enough, that's where I'll use my blue ones. And then the mesh helps hold itself in place. Like I said, they're going to move on you, the ones that aren't in the bracket. And hi, Angel. How you doing? Happy Fur Mama Day. Bringing on up from, we just went from 3 down to 2. Now we're going to go from 2 up to 3. And we're going at 7 inches. Again, I hope I'm talking loud enough. And I hope you're having an awesome day. I think this mesh is really cool. I like this a lot. Yeah, and if I would have known about Amanda's prom, I would have made her a corsage. She lit up the room more than she already did. I'm sure, because she lights up every room. Amanda's awesome. Alright, so now, let me see if I can line them up. I'm probably not going to have enough, but I think I'm still going to use some of it. I'm going to go around as much as I can. So usually, if I go around once with it and use 2 colors, I would cut this off right about here now, and then go through and get these ready. Then I would put my next color in and go from there the same way I just did, but I'm going to go around with this one as far as I can first. So I'm actually probably going to need another pipe cleaner. So hang on just a minute. I'm just getting my second set of pipe cleaners ready because I like to tuck those out of the way while I go around the first time. There we go. Okay, let me grab another pipe cleaner real fast. Let's do a shiny one. There we go. Alrighty. And just cut this down. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. But that out of the way. Alright, so now what you're going to do is just grab this and we're going to take it from 2 up to 3 and just stick it in there good and tight. Real good and tight. And then grab it. And the stuff will start getting in your way, but just move it. So now we're going to want to go from 2 around this one, or from 3, we're going to go around this down to 2. And this will be our second. Go 7 inches. And then go around the top of it and tuck it into 3. And make sure you keep those outside seams in the whole way around. Otherwise, trying to get it to fluff will be a huge pain in your butt. So save yourself the problem. Grab it, go 7 inches, and I'm going to go under. So go from 2 up to 3, going under that other ruffle. Bubble, whatever you want to call it. No, it's a ruffle. Yeah. More of a bubble. Okay, bubble. Grab it, go 7 inches, and we're going to go around the top from 3 down to 2. All the way. The way, and then you grab it 7 inches. God, there are so many things I could say. I won't. I'll keep it PG. Go up and get it in. There we go. Twist it. All right. So I'm getting close to the end here. I think I might be able to get maybe halfway around with what I've got left. So go 7 inches and go around the top from 3 to 2. And stick it on out of the way. And then grab it. See, my outside's wanting to flip out. Make sure you keep that outside seam in. It's one thing you do pretty much once before you realize it's so much easier just to keep it there the whole time. You can hear somebody outside playing some Prince. Phew, lost it. Get there. Goodness gracious. Oh, this is not twisting for me. There we go. All right, on our little thing. Grab it, outside seams in. Go down 7 inches. Now, I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to get out to Hobby Lobby. And if I can, I'm gonna get stuff to make my mother-in-law. Her birthday was the 5th. And then of course Mother's Day is today. I'm wanting to make her a really bright summer wreath. So I'm hoping I can make it out there. And then grab it. Go 7 inches and go underneath that first bubble you got there. Do a grin, twist it, and then just tuck those twist ties out of the way so they don't grab your mesh while you're trying to pull around it. Boop. I'll get one more out of this. Maybe. Don't want the dogs getting those staples. This one's still in there. Nope. There it is. It was stuck to me. Alright. Take this 7 inches and go around the top from 3 to 2. And just get it on in there. And then you'll want to tuck these out of the way. Now, since I'm going to have to do another one, I'm going to just cut some of this out of my way. And then get one of my other pipe cleaners, and I'm going to stick that just right over top of this other one. Right over top of it. And get it down real good. Okay. And then I'm going to wind up right back up here, and this one's already long enough, so I don't have to worry about doing another one. But just how you grabbed and walked up the other mesh, you'll just lay this out, and then I'm gonna cut it straight because every now and then it won't be perfectly straight, but so just go up and cut a straight line on that mesh. Get that out of the way, and then just lay it down get it and walk your fingers up. And just crinkle it all together. And then make sure those outside seams are tucked in. And then cut that funky stuff off the top. Let that drop. Bring your wreath back over, and we're just going to stick that right down where we stopped before. And then just twist that down good and then tuck it on out of your way. And then we'll come back and cut that and it'll be out of the way anyway. Grab it, go down 7 inches and go from 2 up to 3 going underneath this ribbon or this bubble. And then just twist that on. And we'll get out of the way. Then grab it. My outside's wanting to come out. Tuck that in. Grab it. Go down 7 inches. And then go around the top of this one from 3 down to 2. And then twist it. Angel, if you see Aunt Margaret and, well, everybody, Sarah, Angel, Heather, all of them, tell them I said hi and happy Mother's Day. Grab it, go down 7 inches and go under that one. And this is going to be our final one. Yay, we made it. All right. Oh man, I probably should have done blue. It'll look like the blue on the flag because it's just like a quarter of it. Shoot. Oh well. I can always go back and change it. Alright, so now we're just going to cut this off. And get that mesh out of our way. Alright. So, now let me cut some more of this off here. Okay, now what I do is I get a longer zip tie and then I go over where my ends are to help secure it better. And keep it real good and tight. You don't want a loose wreath. You just don't. So I just get that on there. And of course I'm going to lose it. Just get it on there. And then real good and tight. And then we'll get another one and put it right here. There we go. Just zip tie that in there real good and tight. Get your clippers and just clip them backs off. Alright, and then I always go through and clip off any stragglers I may see. And now you're going to go through and fluff it all. So you just grab it, start anywhere, grab it, and just fluff it. Underneath and fluff. And you'll do this the whole way around. Grab it underneath, pull it, and fluff it. Find that little ends, pull it, and fluff it. And you just do that the whole way around. And then I don't know necessarily if you'd call it a cheat or a hack or what. It's not really a hack because it doesn't make it easier. But to, oh no, this came undone. Let me see. That was that little ornery one. Alright. Got the answer to that. Right here. There we go. Ha-ha. And then I'll just clip that out of my way. And then just fluff it. What was I saying? Okay, so what I like to do is to make sure it stays full and fluffy. I guess it's weird, but yeah, that's what I like to see it. I will flip it over and zip tie the ends to each other. And I'll show you what I mean. And it does take a little bit of time, so I'll do maybe one or two. And then finish it up later. But you just do this the whole way around. Make it real pretty, real fluffy. Angel, how's Nala doing? She's so stinking cute. This one actually folded under itself. Alright, here we go. And almost done. Almost. Just grab it and pull it. Last one. Alright. Now, what I like to do to keep it good and full, I'm going to start right here. And I will take the mesh, and then I'll get a zip tie, and I will actually zip tie the mesh together. I'll go through it, and I do that on the top and bottom. Let me show you real quick. Hope you can see that. Go. So I just do that the whole way around the top and the whole way around the bottom, and it fills it up real good, and it keeps it full, which is what you want. So just stick it through one piece of mesh into the next piece of mesh, just the end of it, or the like the edge of it, right there, just a little bit. And I'll do that the whole way around the top and the whole way around the bottom. Now, where it's not on the brackets, like that one's on the bracket, where it's not, I'll just zip tie it to the top one. And that also helps to hold your ruffle in place. You can see that right there. So I'll do that on the top the whole way around and the bottom. Just zip tying one ruffle to the next, or one little bubble to the next. I keep saying ruffle. Do that the whole way around. And then I'll just clip those ends off. Let me get some more of these out. I'll just clip my ends off, and like I said, it'll just keep it good and full. And then out of our way because it's bundle making time. So now then, what we're going to do, this is where we need our clothespins and our 5x5 inches at 5.5 inch pieces of mesh. I cannot talk today. What we're going to do, we're just going to take one of every color. I've got red, white, blue, and silver. And I don't know what these are actually called. I call them calla lily curls because they remind me of calla lilies. So you've got your square, make it a diamond, and kind of loosely roll one end all the way up to the other. Get your clip, put it to the side. Get your next piece, got your square, lay a diamond, and loosely just roll it up. Get your clothespin, whatever you got to clip it together, put it out of the way. Get your square, make it a diamond, and roll it on up. I don't know, this part reminds me of a calla lily. Lay it out. Do it this way. Diamond and roll. And then just clip it out of the way. Now what we're going to do, we can put those pieces out of the way. We're going to get our ribbon. So I've got a bunch of red, white, and blue. So we just crisscross those. Just make an X. And then I'm going to want my glitteries on top. So we'll put a white. And that's all you're going to do. Crisscross it the whole way. White. And then we'll go, well, I don't want to put blue over top of blue. So we'll go red. And then we'll go blue over here. And then white. Go red. And blue over here. So we just make an X, just make sure that your ends are about the same, and then grab something to hold that down. And that's where you're going to pull these back over. Hope you could see the way I did that. And then you're going to get these, and you're just going to crisscross these again. So just make an X with them. Looks like that. Looks like that. And just set it on top. And then just walk your fingers up again. And this is where I always use zip ties. I know some people use pipe cleaners. I cannot get my bundles tight enough with pipe cleaners. So that's why I use zip ties. The tighter you can get your bundle, the fuller it will look. So just pull that sucker as tight as you can get it. And then just kind of fluff it out. Do, 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 do. So it looks good and full. And then just clip that little piece off the back. And get it on out of the way. And we'll do one more of those. And then we'll put on. Hi, Bree. How you doing, Bree? Hope you're having a blessed day. Happy Mother's Day. Your 5x5 inch piece. Lay it flat, square, make a diamond, and roll it up. Do that again. Got a 5.5 inch piece, square, make a diamond, and loosely roll it up. Flip it, put it on out of the way. Got your next square, make your diamond, loosely roll it up. I saw this piece and it's just bugging me. Loosely roll it up. And grab that and get it on out of the way. And then, and you don't have to have a set pattern to this. If you don't want to, do it however you want. I hardly ever have a set pattern to the ribbons in my bundles. Actually, unless it's requested, I really don't do set patterns in my bundles. I like them funky and doing their own thing. Do a white over here, blue, and red. Just make sure, like I said, that your ends are even. Set something on it, and then I'm gonna go blue first. We'll do a silver. And then we'll do a white over here, and a red over here. Whoop. Just set that down. And then walk it on up. Get your zip tie. There we go. And then just real good and tight zip tie that sucker down. Or together, I should say. And then just fluff it out. Ooh, the white kind of got away from me. All right. And then just grab our wreath, and then I've got a whole bunch of bundles over here already done and ready to go. So we just put those on the wreath. Get more zip ties for that. I'm gonna take a drink. And just grab one of your bundles. And I always go, okay, if we do the 1, 2, 3, 4, I always hook them up to 2. That's just putting them out on 3 and 4. That just makes your wreath too big, and it covers your base so much, too much. So I think just set that on there and feed it through that mesh. And then just zip tie it on real good and tight. Oh no! This zip tie has no teeth. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's do that again. Just put your zip tie in there. Lay it on there and then feed it through that mesh. And hook it on to ring number 2. There we go. And then just get your next one. And you can either fluff as you go or come back and fluff it. I always come back and fluff. Get on there. Put your zip tie under and then put it on ring number 2, and then feed it through that mesh. I keep picking this up. I shouldn't be picking it up. I'm sorry. Put it down. Put it through ring number 2. And then the brackets, I love the brackets because they just hold everything right where it needs to be. And so we just do this the whole way around, feeding it through that mesh. zip tying it, I don't know, ring number 2. There we go. Real good and tight. And then we'll go through and we'll fluff those all up, make them real pretty. Lay it out. And get through that mesh on ring number 2. Grab another one. Oops, sorry. I bumped y'all. I usually have my music on, but I never know what to say, so I do. I think I'm gonna start putting me messing with scammers that call in the dead air time. But when I get done with this wreath, I'll either have it, well, I'll put it on probably Facebook Marketplace, I'll have it in my Etsy. And then, yeah, when I go around places like this, how I zip tie the back of it will be really full and pretty. And it'll stay that way. So we just got a few more of these, like 4. And zip tie it real good and tight. On it and through that mesh. Sorry. That one moved a lot. But, yeah, going around on you. Almost. And I got stars and stuff that I'll put on this. And some little tiny little flags. Like I said, lights. And that's like, it's Mother's Day. I've already spent enough time with me, so let's get your chickens. And I'll get to my fur babies. So almost done. 2 more. Stick it on in. Ring number 2. And stick on, feed it through that mesh. And just attach it. There we go. And last but not least, feed weave it through that mesh. And just zip tie it on there. Alright, now you just grab this and clip all your ends off. And I always pull while I'm clipping them. I pull even tighter because I want to make sure I get those as tight as I can get them. That will make your base fluff up better and your little bundles. Higher you can get it, the better. So even on the backs off. I'm planning on it. But that is pretty much it for the bundles and ruffle. Now I'm just going through and cutting off any pieces of mesh I see that are going crazy on me or fraying. Can't stand that. Alright, and then you just grab them and straighten them out and fluff them out. The whole way around again. That's all you do. So, there we go. Like I said, I'm going to stop for now because y'all have hung out with me long enough, and it's Mother's Day. So, there's our wreath. Thanks for hanging out with me and making it with me. Happy Mother's Day. I hope it's awesome for y'all, and I'll either see you on Facebook or in person. Bye. There's our wreath. Thanks for hanging out with me and making it with me. Happy Mother's Day. I hope it's awesome for y'all, and I'll either see you on Facebook or in person. Bye.